Hi, it's Kelly, and you're watching That Smells Divine. Today, we're doing something very exciting and very out of season, actually, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, recently, I entered a giveaway held by Sebastian, the perfume guy. I know a bunch of you are following him. If you're not, I will link to his channel down below in the description so you can go ahead over there and check out his videos. He literally puts out a new video every single day. I love him. He is one of my absolute favorite perfume reviewers. And this is the second giveaway that I've won of his, which I'm just like, how? Like, I'm not participating in any more giveaways because I feel like, I don't know, I feel greedy. Like, I shouldn't participate again. I don't know. That's silly maybe. But anyways, the first time I won a sample of an incense fragrance. I can't remember what it was. I blew through the sample. That was a while ago. And then this time, I was so excited about the video that he did, and I was like, okay, I know I've already won a giveaway, but I'm entering anyway, and I know I'm winning this. I just knew. So why I was so excited about this fragrance is that this was created, it was a collaboration between one of my absolute favorite perfumers, Josh Meyer, and Sam Rader from the house of Dasein. And I found out about Dasein in, I want to say 2015 when I worked at Well People. The original Winter, I fell in love with it. And then I also loved the Summer as well, which I don't think people really talk about anymore. But I had like fallen in love with both of those. Not so much the Autumn. The Autumn kind of, I don't know, it just kind of fell flat for me. And then in 2016, they launched Winter Nights and Winter Green, I believe is the other one. And so I had never smelled either one of those. They were a limited release. The Winter Nights, I believe there were only 400 bottles at the time of release. So I just never got my nose on it. And then honestly, I kind of forgot about Dasein. I just kind of forgot. And so when I saw this video, it like reignited this excitement that I had for this house and for especially for this collaboration with Josh Meyer. So I won a bottle of Winter Nights. This is Winter Nights, and let's go ahead and review this. Okay, so Winter Nights has notes of coastal forest, driftwood bonfire, cardamom tea, lavender flowers, and wild musk. Now, if you smelled the original Winter, you're still gonna get that same DNA, but with like a smoky deliciousness to it, okay? So I'm like literally in love with the scent. I sprayed my arm a while ago, so I'm gonna have dry down notes for you as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and give this a spritz. I'm trying not to like waste any juice. That's how much I love this bottle. You guys, this is the shit. It is so good. It is so good, like so good. So right from the top, it's just like, it's like this piney forest that you're walking through. Like, I feel like there's like a small layer of snow on the ground. It's cold, but it's not freezing yet. It's maybe like first snow of the winter. You're walking through this beautiful pine forest and you can smell like the smoke from someone's chimney, like far off in the distance. It's kind of like cold and crunchy, yet you've got like, you're all bundled up, so you kind of feel like warm and cold at the same time. You know, that like cozy feeling. Yeah, and then you have literal smoke, like this driftwood bonfire. It's like you're getting this small, like subtle note of the driftwood bonfire smoke, like mixed in with the trees. Like you're smelling it kind of wafting through the trees. Yeah, with the cardamom tea, like I'm definitely getting that. The lavender is a little bit more muted in the background, and the musk shows up more on the dry down. But this is like, when I smell this, I picture myself crunching through fresh snow that's just landed. I'm like in this beautiful evergreen forest, maybe in like Colorado or Narnia. And I can get that smoke, and there's like this interesting, sort of like this almost camphoric, like medicinal smell to it too, which I think comes from the cardamom. This is just absolutely gorgeous. So gorgeous. Like, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm in love. I think I might like it better than the original, actually, which is shocking. But yeah, so I am so, Sebastian, I doubt you'll watch this because I feel like you have a million other things to do. But if you do for some odd reason, I cannot thank you enough for this bottle, and Dasein for just gifting me this bottle. Like, this is one of the best things that's happened to my perfume collection, like ever. So I'm going to try not to continue spraying it because it's like almost May in Austin, Texas. Like, this is not, I should not be wearing this. I just wore it to go pick up my dog's preventative refills from the vet, and I felt so awkward. Like, it's 80 degrees out and I like smell like a pine forest. And I'm wearing a sweater. I don't know. I feel like if I can manage to not use this until the colder weather comes back around, first of all, I will deserve a prize. But second of all, like, I just want to wear this all winter. Like, this is going to be my signature scent all winter next year. So let's talk about the dry down. The dry down is gorgeous. I just realized that I put like my Bath and Body Works cashmere lotion on before I sprayed this. And so it's kind of messing with the scent. Yeah, but the dry down, it's funny. Actually, I'm going to tell you about this. The first time I sprayed this on me, I didn't like it. I thought it smelled like cough syrup. It's kind of like got that camphoric medicinal smell that I was talking about earlier. Almost similar to the top of Ani by Nishane. It has like a similar kind of like round medicinal, like cherry, almost cherry quality to it. And so I got it, right? It was super hot out that day. It was probably like 95. And Ian and I were like in the backyard. I had sprayed it on me and I had sprayed it on him. On him, it was like immediate like musk and pine and just like delicious. Like, his skin just loves like sappy, resinous, like needly sweet scents. For me, it smelled like straight up Vicks. And I was like, I almost just swore. I was like, no, I do not want this to not work for me. Like, I was so excited, you know? And Ian was like, give it some time. So I went to the grocery store that day, and I was like walking around the aisles, and I was like, what? I kept getting this whiff. I'm like, what is that smell? That smells so good. It smells like, you know, when you're walking, like, okay, this is what it smells like. Have you ever been hiking at the top of a mountain? Okay. Like, I'm having a very distinct memory of when I was like in junior high, maybe like 10 or 11. I used to go to this summer camp every summer, and we would go on these like week-long expeditions through like the mountains of New Hampshire. Like, we'd literally be out in the wilderness for a week straight with camp counselors. We'd like bike and we'd hike and we'd canoe. We'd do all this stuff. I can't remember the name of the mountain. I feel like it was Mount Katahdin, potentially. But we were hiking up this mountain. We were almost to the top. And I got this, all of a sudden, this delicious, like, sweet, smoky smell. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's a very, like, top of the mountain smell. And it's sweet and it's smoky, and it kind of like wafts and whispers through the air, and it kind of stops in your tracks. You're just like, oh, is that the smell of nature? Like, what is going on, right? Like, it's such a magical smell. I started smelling that in the grocery store, and I'm like, what? Because I had forgotten that I had sprayed it. I'm like, what is that? And then I like moved a certain way and caught it on my shirt, and I was like, oh, that's Winter Nights. Oh my gosh. Okay. And I like started to realize how special this fragrance was. So on the dry down, it turns into more of a smoky, musky, less sweet, a little bit still of like the pine needle smell, which pine isn't technically a note, it's coastal forest, but kind of that like Narnia smell. But the like smoky musk, like this just delicious, intriguing, kind of wafty, whispery, kind of magical juju just stays on your skin for hours. I think the projection is moderate, but the performance is about 8 to 10 hours on this one. So you guys, Dasein Winter Nights, 10 out of 10. I highly recommend. I don't know. Yeah, I think that you can just buy this like regular on their website, because I think they relaunched it or re-released it. But yeah, I mean, if you're into like smoky pine, if you're into Sergei Lutan Fianagi, you will love this. I feel like this is like the little sister. If you liked Josh Meyer's Cape, what was it called? Cape Heartache, you will probably like this. Yeah, if you like anything kind of fir, evergreen, smoky, kind of makes you feel like you're in a winter forest, blind by this. You will not be disappointed. Like I honestly think that you're safe as long as you like the notes listed, you're going to be good. And yeah, it's absolutely delicious. I can't say enough good things about this. So I'll leave it at that. 10 out of 10. Josh Meyer, Sam Radar, you nailed it. Thank you, thank you, thank you for creating this for humankind. All right, guys, that wraps up today's video. If you liked this video, please show the love, like it, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you're aware when future videos are released. It's been fun reviewing this fragrance for you today. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye! And yeah, I'm in love with him. He's like, in love? Okay, so winter notes. This is